Okay, it is the 20th day of August. This is a follow-up to what we planted last spring. As you can see, the blueberry bushes, we kept those. She re-landscaped all the new front flower bed. Blueberries were kept, but we got new flowers where we used to have other things. There's the one orange azalea bush. And black-eyed Susans, I think. And she has whole array of new plants. We have a butterfly bush here. Here we have the sweet million, M-I-L-L-O-N, million tomatoes. They're quite tasty. Great for salads. Those onions are all gone now. Here we have the strawberry hydrangea and the black raspberries. We're making vines now. We had a nice good crop of black raspberries, all put away and frozen, but then we didn't eat. And let's see, a few volunteer tomatoes. The snow flowers are done for the year. These plants are all gone. We're going to reconvert this place into a dog kennel, dog house. So here's where our honey select corn is. Already been harvested. The Walla Walla onions are gone, but our carrots are still here, and we'll be harvesting them soon. There's still occasionally we have a summer romance rose every now and then. A few are still left. And then leftovers here in the garden. Most of the blossoms are gone. Still a few white roses. And then, of course, our canopy's doing quite well. I actually see some grapes up there hanging. It is now harvest time for grapes. And we'll be doing that soon because this is the month of August when you harvest grapes. Now, here's our main crop of grapes. I'll be gathering those this coming week. And we done brought in the, we smell the grape aroma. We'll be canning these grapes. I won't be making the 100% grape juice this year. We kind of don't, we'll drink it, but we prefer to mix it with a quart of the regular grape, the canned grapes, which has 1 cup of sugar per gallon. Now the Jaguar marigolds are gone. We have a few of the impatiens left. And the salvia pretty much gone too on this side of the fence. But we still got some grapes coming on. Now, like I said, I'll be gathering and canning grapes here in a few days. So, we've enjoyed the onions, we've enjoyed the corn. And these, I'm ready to clean this patch up. There's a few ears left. This is her Amy Gems. And in amongst them you see the pepper plants. See, one of them's harvesting the corn already. He's gonna go with it. He's enjoying that too much. The corn is so sweet, the dogs enjoy it. Look at that, he's got one ear already down. So the grapes grew up real high and fell over. And pepper plants seem to be, we still have some blooms coming on. There'll be a few more peppers. They're taking their time. Let's see, there's another red salvia. We had the cucumbers come across. Cucumber crop is over with. We planted market more, and she's made her 14-day pickles, at least 3 batches in the crock pot. Let's see. And we still have some corn. Nice aerated. They may be too hard now. We'll harvest some the last of them here in a few days. And most of the blooms are gone. The Aztec lily. I still got that wrong. And I think that's the same blossom as our last spring. And all the clematis have made the little furry bloom, I guess you call them, seed pods. The peas are long since gone, and this is what led the red cucumber crop. They're ready for you to come down, and all these will be composted. Occasionally we would pick out one big one, like maybe that one right there, and when it turns yellow, save the seed out of it. Now these are the hackwork beans. She planted the first crop and they failed to come up. We've already harvested these. These are some more coming on since we harvested. And canned green beans. We eat most of these as they come on. Now this is your, let's see, which tomatoes are these? These are the, don't forget what tomatoes they are. They'll come to me here in a few minutes. There's some more peppers in among these. These are ornamental peppers. Look at it now, how tall that's growing. Let's see. What tomato was that? There's some more peppers. And they're still blooming. They're doing quite well. Oh, there's a nice pretty one. And most of the blooms are gone. All the lettuce, buttercrunch, iceberg, and romaine lettuce are gone. We've enjoyed that all summer, but they don't tolerate heat well. And let's see, that's ready for another patch to be sown soon, which our next plane will be the curly mustard, turnips, and let's see, this here is about ready to be torn down. What's left of it, we got Japanese beetle trap fire. We had several of those. We had an infestation. They lasted about a few weeks. So we're doing good on our making our cover. I need to curl that one right there back up into the top. And we got some grapes over here. But we'll be harvesting those here in a few days. And, we're hoping to have 21 to 28 quarts for begonias. We had a few resurrection plants come up, not many. Oh no, we got some nice morning glories showing up. Extra raised morning glories. Some people consider it a nuisance weed, but we always liked them. Still working on the greenhouse. That's an ongoing project. The hot onions are gone. Basically, the yellow onions, but we call them hot onions. Most of the tomatoes are gone now. There's a few. She got a few stalks of lettuce there. Now the kale is completely gone. And I think those are celebrity tomatoes. Celebrity is the name I'm trying to think of. The tubs that had the potatoes in it, those have all been harvested. There might be a few potatoes left. The various different. Now this one group of tomatoes didn't do well, and she took the plants out. They showed signs of blighting. Her strawberry patch is supposed to be moved to the upper patch. So, and this is I want to say Amy Jean. Now, I did show these a few minutes ago. She told me what they were. I forgot. So, we got this side ready. We cleaned it all out. There's what's left of the new compost. All the grapevines, tomato vines, cucumber vines, everything is chopped up and put right here. We've already started a new pile with the, we cut the corn off the cob and froze the corn. And she's got it in the freezer now. This is her other patch of Honey Select. And they're about gone now. There's a few ears left, maybe. And we planted beans there 3 times, and all 3 times they drowned it out. So the last time she planted 2 patches. There's 2 rows of corn here and then 3 rows of corn there. The first row's already gone. This is our potato crop. There's no potatoes on this end because that's the ones we've been eating out of. And there's the ones that we dug up today. I'll be drying those off and then storing them away. This is the Hungarian yellow banana wax pepper. And we had a bumper crop of those. In fact, some of the plants were so heavy, they broke over. Now, I took one of these in there and fried it up. And you couldn't walk in the kitchen for the heat from the peppers. It'll burn your eyes. Now, I think I ate some of the eggs I scrambled up with them, but mostly they didn't. There's the asparagus. That's ready to be cut down. Now here we planted 2 rows of the Mountaineer half runners. And the first patch drowned it out. The second patch seemed done well. And I kept trying to get a plow in there to plow in between the rows. It never dried. It rained every other day or 2, and the soil never got dry enough for me to plow. So I've got a lot of grass growing among it. But they're blooming. They're making beans now. This is the red raspberries. They're mostly gone now. You always get a few all the way up to frost. Not many. These are really quite edible. Pretty good, pretty good. They still got a flavor. But these are our last beans. They're planted late. And they are blooming. So there's a chance we'll have some beans off of these. So it's already late August. This is, okay, we still got the Jaguar marigolds, a few more red salvia. And amongst this is my trellis of the rattlesnake pole beans. And the trellis is 8 foot high, about 30 feet long. And I'm having, these beans did quite well. Now I'll let them dry on the vine, and then we'll thresh them out and then winnow it, and then store the beans away like you do pinto beans, dry beans. A lot better than canning, I think. Though some people like canned beans, they're fine. For that we do the her Roma beans. This is her this is her Triple Crown blackberries. And as you can see, they've done excellent. If you look at the before video and the after video, occasionally they still have a blackberry on them. And the blackberries are actually pretty good. Looks like that crop is over with. So we're done with them for now. And these were supposed to be beefsteak, but it turned out to be Amy Jim's. They're a nice little round tomato, delicious. But now, we're supposed to prune these back, but she said not to do it till spring. They're going everywhere. And this is our mulberry bush. Again, not a tree, but a bush. And just a few mulberries on it. But we just planted it this spring, so it hasn't taken off yet. And then the strawberries, the beds never got finished. They never got transplanted. So we have everything ready, the compost, the dry manure, cow manure, the old blueberry bushes that they needed to be thinned out. And here we have our butternut, yellow squash, and summer squash. And over here on this side, we have the hackworth beans again. All these hackworth beans will be saved for seed. So she created her archway, and she got her effect. There were some cucumber plants in here. Here's our yellow squash hanging down. Look at the hackworth beans are nice, nice. And then this is I want to say a habanero. I'm not sure. These peppers are scary looking because they may be hot. The yellow banana wax supposedly, which they may be hotter than the others. Here we have, let's see, is that the butternut? Wrong shape. We got one big butternut hanging right here overhead. And then we have some yellow squash. And several down here. So, the butternut, you bake that like you would a sweet potato. Cut it in half, brown sugar, honey, put it in the oven, bake it in half like a boat, and enjoy. Yeah. So, there's her tunnel. Now later on, you can actually stretch a tarp over this, or the type of plastic you use on greenhouses, and create a hothouse if you wanted to go that extra route. This is my cornmeal corn, and this is the Bloody Butcher corn. And it grows about 12, 15, some of it 16 feet tall. And if you look, we've got a few of the rattlesnake pole bean went right in there, climbed up there, and did their thing. Right in amongst the corn. So, and we had to tie the corn up because it's so tall, the wind will blow it down. Now we did have some wind damage, and it knocked these over, along with the one castor bean plant in the middle. But here's our main castor bean plant, and you grow those to get rid of the ground moles. Ground mold eats through the roots. We have plenty of seeds coming on. So for next year, I don't save the seeds. I scatter them out and they come up on their own. So that's it for our, I'm getting ready to plow this whole section right here, all around the castor bean. And I'll replow this. I'll take these corn stalks out. Most of the corn stalks get chopped up and put into the compost, or they'll be put in corn fodder shocks and burned in place. Now here's our potato crop on this end where all the potatoes are, because all the other end out there, we already ate them all, which is what you're supposed to do. So, I've got some more red raspberries. You have a few of those all up until frost. And then of course our grape arbor back there in the back, which is should be plenty next year because they were well cut back. So we'll finish off by plowing all this up, planting the curly mustard, mix some turnip seed in with it, and then maybe a few well, turnips and mustard greens is about it. So that's our garden. So have a nice day.